Basketball by Bradley. Oh, Ja Morant! What a play!
When you think of the NBA, you probably think of slam dunks, buzzer beaters, and high-flying athleticism. But look closer, and you'll see another force shaping the game: hip-hop. From the music bumping in warm-ups to the clothes players wear and the way they carry themselves, hip-hop and basketball are inseparable. We're diving deep into how rappers have impacted the NBA. From Jay-Z and the Brooklyn Nets, to Tupac, Biggie Smalls and the Knicks, to Drake, DMX, and beyond. Let's start with one of the most influential figures in both hip-hop and basketball culture, Jay-Z. Hov's lyrics have long celebrated basketball greatness. He rapped about Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant, helping embed these athletes into pop culture. But Jay didn't stop at name-dropping ballers. He became part of the NBA itself. In 2003, he bought a minority stake in the then New Jersey Nets and played a key role in moving the franchise to Brooklyn. He didn't just invest money, he infused the team with a whole new identity, one rooted in Brooklyn pride and hip-hop aesthetics.
His basket of the night. Make it 11 for 11, Jay-Z says.
The Barclays Center became a hub for culture, not just basketball. Jay-Z also launched Rock Nation Sports, a management agency that represents NBA stars like Kevin Durant and LaMelo Ball. From beats to boardrooms, Jay-Z set the blueprint. Now let's talk about Snoop Dogg, P. Diddy, and one of the biggest personalities in NBA history, Shaquille O'Neal. Snoop and Diddy weren't just fans, they actively brought NBA players into their art. Case in point, Shaq starring in Diddy's iconic Bad Boy for Life music video in 2001. A regrettable choice now, but at the time it made waves. Meanwhile, Snoop Dogg has been a constant sideline presence in games, especially in Los Angeles with the Lakers, supporting everyone from Kobe to LeBron. He even coached youth basketball and has developed relationships with many players, acting as an unofficial ambassador of West Coast hoops culture.
All day. Ross, they scared of you. G-Man, you know what you do.
These rappers helped make NBA players more than athletes. They became icons. In the 1990s, the New York Knicks embodied toughness, and the sound of the streets, that was Tupac and Biggie. Even though Pac repped the West Coast, his intensity and lyrical aggression matched the Knicks' rugged play style. Biggie, a Brooklyn native, was often seen at Knicks games during their 90s heyday and dropped basketball references routinely in his rhymes. Their music wasn't just background noise, it was the soundtrack to a generation of players and fans. The Knicks of that era, Patrick Ewing, John Starks, Charles Oakley, played with the kind of raw energy that felt like a Biggie verse. And then there's the fascinating parallel between Jason White Chocolate Williams and Eminem. Both were white men producing at a high level in traditionally black spaces with flair, originality, and undeniable skill. Williams brought street ball to the NBA stage, dazzling fans with no-look passes and freestyle dribbling. Eminem did the same in rap, delivering rapid-fire rhymes and a fearless persona that earned respect across the hip-hop world. They each bent the norms of their craft, both in the late 90s, earning admiration not because of who they were, but because of how great they were. Jason Williams was hip-hop in motion. Eminem? He began to dominate rap not long after Williams exploded onto the scene with the Sacramento Kings. Few players embodied intensity like Kevin Garnett, and what was his go-to hype music before games? DMX. Garnett has spoken publicly about how DMX's gritty, aggressive anthems fueled his pregame mindset. Tracks like Party Up, Rough Riders Anthem, and X Gon' Give It To You gave KG the energy to dominate both ends of the floor. The music wasn't just a vibe, it was a weapon. Now here's a wild story. Master P, the founder of No Limit Records, actually played in NBA preseason games. He suited up for the Charlotte Hornets and the Toronto Raptors in the late 1990s. P wasn't just a rapper playing ball, he was good. Scouts acknowledged his skills, and while he didn't make a final roster, he broke barriers. He showed that hip-hop and basketball weren't just culturally connected, they were physically intertwined. No modern rapper embodies NBA ambassadorship quite like Drake. As the official global ambassador for the Toronto Raptors, Drake has become part of the team's identity. His label, OVO, even designs alternate jerseys. From courtside antics to post-game celebrations, he brings energy and attention. Drake isn't alone. Migos, the Atlanta trio, have been regulars at Hawks games. Their fashion and swagger mirror the culture of the NBA. Flashy, bold, unapologetic. Hip-hop stars aren't just fans, they're culture curators. Hip-hop has influenced every part of the NBA experience. Walk into any arena during warm-ups and you'll hear booming bass and rapid-fire bars. The music energizes players and sets the tone for fans. And the influence doesn't stop there. Players' haircuts, tattoos, and even handshakes reflect hip-hop culture. On the playgrounds, you'll see kids emulating not just LeBron's moves, but his style. Allen Iverson changed everything. With his cornrows, tats, and baggy clothes, AI brought hip-hop fashion straight into the NBA spotlight. The league tried to push back with a dress code in 2005, but the influence was already unstoppable. Today, NBA players show up to games looking like runway models.
The LA Clippers, Kawhi Leonard, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Designer streetwear, jewelry, sneakers, all heavily inspired by hip-hop. Style is now part of a player's brand. Iverson walked so today's players could strut. Beyond music and fashion, hip-hop is now deep in the business side of basketball. We mentioned Jay-Z and Rock Nation Sports, but there's more. Nas has invested in sports drinks and lifestyle brands used by NBA players. E40 and others have partnerships in arenas. It's a new generation of hip-hop moguls who understand the power of sports branding. The love flows both ways, too. Just as rappers want to be ballers, ballers want to rap. Shaq kicked it off in the 90s with platinum records. Around the same time, Gary Payton dropped a joint called Livin' Legal and Large. Allen Iverson released a track during the summer of 2001 called Last Night under the name Jules. It was raw and unfiltered, much like his game. Kobe Bryant dropped a single called KOBE in 2000 featuring Tyra Banks. It didn't chart, but it showed his creative range.
Get pulled over, should I be afraid? Cause lately the bad's getting in the way.
More recently, Damian Lillard, aka Dame Dollar, leads the way. With multiple albums and features with real artists, Dame isn't just a good rapper for an athlete, he's a good rapper, period. Even 2024 NBA Finals MVP Jaylen Brown released his own rap track. Hoopers are no longer confined to just the court. Basketball and hip-hop were born in the same neighborhoods, fueled by the same energy, hustle, creativity, and expression. Today, they don't just influence each other, they elevate each other. From the music blasting in the locker room to the way players speak, dress, and move, even video games have highlighted the combo of rap and basketball. Hip-hop is the culture of the NBA. And as long as there are hoops, there will be bars. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and thank you for checking out the Swish Files.